Okay guys, I just wanted to share with you, here's where we're at. All of this stuff right here in this area, plus back in the corner over there, is all of our personal belongings that were at the shop, tools that Randy was using and stuff, and then all this stuff here in the front is personal stuff that we had stored at Dad's. So we've got it all moved out here to the family farm, and now today my task is to start going through some of it, sorting it, and deciding what we need on the bus with us, and then what we're going to be able to store here at the farm. So that's where we're at today. So as you can see, it's not a lot of stuff, but it's just stuff that needs to be gone through and sorted and decided what we're going to do with. We're going to leave the big tool box here.
I have to tell you, YouTube, I'm a little stressed because on the trip up to Mans Creek, I didn't have everything that I needed, but I knew, so I got an idea of what I needed, we needed, but specifically for my own work, what I needed, and Shelley's figuring out what she needs. So now we're back in the sort thing again, and I guess it's not as bad as it looks because a lot of these totes are empty, but I've basically been trying to put everything that I need over into this pile.
The bus pile.
So that pile there all has to go back in the bus, except for the wood. So it's not that bad, is it? It's not quite as bad as it looks, because a lot of these totes are empty. But we need those fuel tanks, and we need that propane bottle. We're still sorting out, and you know, the transition from building to traveling is challenging because I want to take enough stuff that if we have a problem, I can fix something. But what's the point of taking something that, and then you never need it? So I'm like, a hardware store can never be that far away, but so that's the struggle today, is to get through these totes, sort out what we actually need to take, and get it into the underbays, I hope.
Okay guys, we have all of our stuff sorted out, and now we do know what we want to try to get in the bus and take with us. So I'm here at the Underbay. We've pulled out the stuff that we had right here in front. That's kind of how we've been living, is with all the stuff easy to access. But all the stuff that's in the middle, those totes right there, are completely empty. And so that whole middle section under the C-frame and the freshwater is open for storage. So we're gonna see what we can put up in there and try to get somewhat organized. So here, just to give you guys a better shot of what I'm talking about, that's what we got to work with. We do have to work around these guys, but that whole middle section right there leading back to pipes for the gray tanks is wide open. So we're gonna get some stuff stored and tucked away down under here. Okay guys, it was a long day, but we got it done. We have got everything that we possibly could need in this Underbay, and it is completely full. Yep, so here's a glance at the other side. Hoses for fresh water. We've got our stabilizers, our blocks, our leveling boards, everything on this side. So we are set to roll. Hi guys, so we're parked here at the family farm, and I'm gonna just flip the camera around and give you a tour of it and kind of let you know how we came to be in here. Hey Tom Tom, huh? So that's the farm cat there guys, that's Tom Tom, that's my cousin Dawn. So here's the farmhouse, and we've got two beautiful walnut trees in the front that produce amazing walnuts. But the history on the farm is my grandfather's brother and some nieces and nephews, actually quite a bit of the family, migrated over from Germany, and some came through New York and some came through Canada. And this is an uncle and a niece and a nephew. They're on my dad's side. They homesteaded this. And that was back in the early 1940s. The house wasn't built until later, in the later 1940s. But so this has been in the family that long. And when they all retired, my aunt and uncle took it over. And then when they passed away, my cousins, Donovan and Deb, took it over, and Don has just recently retired and has moved back and taken over the farm. So there's about 80 acres with the farm. There's 5 acres here around the house with the outbuildings and stuff for Don to play with. But the remainder of the farmland has been rented out, and they are growing the basic crops that are here in Eastern Oregon, the beans, onions, corn, wheat. But what's really, really cool about the farm here is that monument right back there. That is an inactive volcano, and it's like a landmark here. It's called the Malheur Butte, and I'll give you a little closer view. But that can be seen for miles and miles around. And so it's kind of cool to know that the farm is at the base of the Malheur Butte, basically. But some of the fun stuff that's been happening and why we ended up out here, Don has just came back recently, and when the bus got finished and we didn't know what to do, Randy called Don and said, hey, can I come and help you at the farm? So this is a garage, and Randy's replaced the windows in the garage. He tore out one of the broken doors. We've cleaned out the barn, just totally gutted it out. This building right here in the center is the milk barn. And so we have went in and cleaned out all of the stalls in there and made it all one flat room. Randy's crawled up in the rafters and reinforced everything. And then his major big project was the chicken coop. And so we've went in and cleaned out the chicken coop, revamped it, rebuilt the door, put new windows in. So this is just kind of been a fun project for Randy after the bus was finished, and gave us someplace new to come and park and transition while we got ready to hit the road. So yeah, it's an incredible spot. The back of the house. And when my aunt and uncle took over, they added on to the house. So they added on the left side of the house here. So, but yeah, that's pretty much where we have been at. We were here before we went to Kamei, and then when we came back from Kamei, Idaho, we came back here, and we've been here for about a week now, and we are getting ready to button everything up and hit the road, people. What you doing, honey?
I'd say honeydews, but he ain't my honey. Oh, I know, I'm doing Donnie Dews. It's a Donnie Dew.
So we're in the milk barn here, guys, and we're filling in the drain trough. So this farmland holds a lot of memories for me and my cousins. As we all grew up, we got to come out here and stuff. I spent a lot more time in my young adult life out here. Actually, Minnie was, she was very inspirational in my quilting adventures and stuff like that. She taught me how to quilt and stuff, and how to actually hand quilt, because everything was done that way for those guys. But anyway, we have really loved being here at the farm, and we have loved helping Dawn get everything set up and cleaned up and stuff like that. So I just want to put a big shout out and a thank you to Donovan and Debbie for allowing us to come back and spend time on the farm and just park the bus here. So we love you guys. Okay guys, so that's where we're at, and that's what's been going on in our lives, and just know we love sharing this journey with you no matter what we're doing, and we will just catch you guys all in the next one. Love to you all. Bye.